I'm Top Winter Park Realtor Scott Garrison with ReMax Town and Country, East Orlando's #1 real estate company. And today we're out in Eastbrook here at 3525 Baxter Drive, Winter Park, Florida 32792. The purpose of this video is to give you what you can't see if you look at the pictures online, and that's what's it really look like on a weekday morning. Eastbrook here in Seminole County, Winter Park is where everybody wants to be. This particular house is more or less a handyman special, which we'll talk about. Doesn't need much other than some cosmetic upgrading, a couple of big systems. It's built in 1970, 1,560 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. My understanding is that people who lived here, current owners have lived here for many, many years. So without even looking around, you know what the cosmetics are going to be like. Maybe you do, you should. And you also know what some of the major systems are going to be like also. So for this price, $295 in Seminole County, Winter Park, that is a deal. The AC was replaced with the water heater in 2020. You can see that everything's just a little dated, but a nice floor plan. The way that these work is, while you could just move in and live here, chances are anybody who buys this is going to paint. Someone put some money into that here in the master bedroom for sure. You're going to paint. You may redo some of the flooring. This is the inexpensive wood laminate. If you're going to paint and redo the flooring, at least some of it, then you're likely to want to redo all of the electrical and light fixtures, because it's been many years since they've been done. This has been redone for sure. If you're going to do that, you might as well change out the toilets, maybe retexture the walls. If you can do all that, maybe remove the popcorn if you're going to have to paint it, or you can paint it and live with it. You can see somebody's put some care into the build out around those windows. That certainly makes it nice. And then you're going to replace all the doorknobs, because if you don't, after you do all that, that's what I mean by you may end up retexturing. And new ceiling fans and new light fixtures. And while it's not too much to consider, for instance, definitely isn't just like one of those move-in things unless you're buying this as a rental. So that's built in. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, because TVs are bigger, then you're redoing the flooring. Flooring does go through the house here. They did it all at once. Nice sized bedrooms, which is one of the reasons why people want to do this. House for sure. Nice sized bedrooms. And you'll love the yard when we look at in a second. So we're in bathroom number 2. 1 sink. That was the style. That's been redone. If you want to redo it, definitely put 2 sinks in. Put a new light. Remember we talked about redoing, retexturing. Probably take that out, put a new one in. So unless you like it exactly as it is, it's probably going to be quite a bit of work. That's true with most houses. I had a mother and daughter looking for a house in a lower price range, and they had trouble finding something. One of their hot buttons was they wanted to find a house They did not need to paint because it was expensive to repaint the interior. So they turned down so many houses. They found a house that didn't need repainting. They bought it, and before they moved in, you know how this ends, they repainted anyway. In other words, we think we're okay with it, but we're probably going to do it anyway. We're probably looking at interior and exterior paint. Those are all cosmetic things. Looks like those windows are newer, which is nice. A couple of things at this price range that'll make it difficult, maybe impossible to insure. I don't know how old that roof is, but chances are it's not new. So we'd want to check on that. We'd want to see that would be an issue. The roof is more than 14 years old or so. Property may not be insurable. The roof is 10 or 12 years old. Then you can get insurance, but you're replacing the roof in the next couple of years anyways. So that could be a possible insurance issue. Again, the place, look how cute it is. Now we're into the garage. Nice sized garage, oversized. Those are definitely newer. That's definitely from the 70s. That is new, as I said, in 2020. And that looks good right there. Could use some painting. Then we look at the electrical panel. Federal Pacific. So if you're wondering, Google, while you're watching this, are Federal Pacific panels unsafe? Or are they safe? Or are they insurable? Let's see what ChatGPT or the internet says. And you'll see that you'll probably have to change that out in order to get normal insurance. Now, these kind of things are normal for this price, for sure, but it makes it really difficult to finance. Because to finance, you have to get good insurance, and that's hard to do in its current state. This is definitely a candidate for cash only. It's not a lot of work, especially for Winter Park, for sure. Been a realtor for 35 years. I've sold thousands of homes. Any home is more work than you think when you get it. And this one, of course, is going to be some work. The roof and the electrical panel. The roof may or may not be passable, but cute as a button. Look at that. Definitely the kind of thing you could buy. Definitely the kind of thing you want to buy. Buy it all cash. Make a great rental in here. If you're interested in any home in Eastbrook, this home, 3525 Baxter, or any home in Eastbrook or in East Orlando. I've been listing and selling homes for 35 years here. I've sold thousands of homes over the last 35 years, perhaps more than anybody who's currently working as a realtor. And there's 22,000 of them right now. Call me so I can get you a good deal on a house like this, or one in better condition, or one in worse condition, or a condo, whatever you're looking for. I can help. You're going to want to pick a realtor sooner or later. Might as well give me a call. Don't cost nothing. I'm going to go because I think that you call me on the other line right now. Hello?